the gateway to utter, total despair. It's now a man who weighs exactly the same today as he did yesterday.
Hold it right there. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Per Hunsaker. Coming to you from Berlin. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and dads, and kids of all ages. I'm going to begin the show tonight with a special message for all the kids watching tonight. Hello, kids. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Valentine's Day here in North America, and I guess, for that matter, all over the world. It's very exciting, Valentine's Day in New York City. Very romantic. This morning, I saw one of those things you only see in New York City, a husband shoplifting a box of chocolates for his wife. Put a smile in my heart.
Well, I don't get it. What was that exactly?
Thank you, sir. I don't know. I don't know either. I think the pressure of the war is finally starting to get to some people this afternoon at the daily Pentagon briefing. Wolf Blitzer asked General Kelly to be his Valentine. That's... See if that guy is still with us, Hal. Let's see if he's still there. Is he there? Where is he? Is he...
I don't get that one either.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday General Motors proudly announced the first recall of their brand new Saturn automobile. They said now that perhaps 30% of these automobiles, the front seat in the cars, could suddenly lurch forward. Now, they said it's not necessarily a safety hazard, but it could be really dangerous during sex. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, have we got a show for you. I'm going to start wearing a tank top and a suit. And, you know, also on the show, boys, and a little bit, no. And a little bit very, very special right here on the program. All right, now, turn on the, here we go. Yes, as that annoying music tells us, once again, it's time for another visit from the NBC Bookmobile. Here it comes now. Makes me wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the NBC Bookmobile library lady and, of course, lovable but gruff Gus. Nice to see you kids. First of all,
Valentine's Day, David.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, library lady. You certainly seem like you're enjoying life these days.
Oh, I'm very happy today. After working together for 9 years, gruff but lovable Gus and I are announcing our engagement.
Oh, my, well, congratulations. That's wonderful news. Good luck to you, Gus. Nice going. And your family, they must be very excited about this. Are they happy?
They're against it.
Uh-huh.
They think Gus is a lout and possibly dangerous.
Okay, well, I wish you kids all the luck in the world. Let's get right to the books. Here's our first phony book that we've slapped together for you tonight. Here's a new book from America's leading consumer advocate who's still showing us how to how to take out the big corporations. It's Ralph Nader showing us how to make out with the big corporations. We'll get to that one a little bit later. Show you how to make out with GM. Now, here is the most astonishing story ever printed by someone who claims to be the offspring of a celebrity. My Father Liberace by Bud Liberace. There it is. This gas station attendant tells how his mother met the famous pianist at the Louisiana State Fair, where she operated a skee-ball concession. And then they all started to make out with the big corporations. From the world of pop music comes this poignant volume which asks the heartbreaking question, do we have to give the money back, by Milli Vanilli. This will be my wedding present. Ralph Nader making out with the big corporations. Hello, kids. Ansel Adams was one of our greatest photographers whose work reflected the beauty and power of nature. Another side of his talent shines through in this new collection of photos taken for insurance purposes following a minor traffic mishap. It's Ansel Adams, The Damaged Plymouth. Just look at the contrast, the light, the dark, the shadows, the detail. Why, it's a wonderment, isn't it, library lady?
Beautiful.
Hey, moms and dads, here's a helpful guide for awkward teenagers everywhere from a preeminent Mideast madman. So You Want to Grow a Mustache by Saddam Hussein. There. This book is kind of heavy. From one of our country's most respected hostesses comes a new book that's sure to help with a tricky area of entertaining. It's Martha Stewart's Getting the Last Drunk Off the Sofa and Out of the Door at 4 a.m. We have a couple left right here. Is that right? Yeah. It's been about a year since Ronald Reagan's first collection of memoirs was published, and here is the highly anticipated follow-up, the autobiography of Ronald Reagan, Volume 2, entitled I Don't Remember, Volume 1. One more. One last book from the NBC Bookmobile. Oh, screw you. And, of course, I mean that in the sense of Valentine's Day. Ever bothered by annoying requests to appear at public events and award ceremonies? Well, then you'll want this handy collection, Sinead O'Connor's 1001 Cancellation Excuses. They're all here from no, they're singing a national anthem to no, I have to stay home and buff my head. It's the NBC Bookmobile Library Listening Bar. We'll be right back. Was it a couple of weeks ago? I was, remember Mary Connolly? She works on our staff here, and she was on the show one night throwing footballs. Well, occasionally she'll drop by the office in the afternoon and we'll throw footballs for money. It's kind of like the skins game. You make one, you get 5. You don't, it goes up to 10. You make one, you get the 10. You don't, it goes up to 15, and like that. And we have like a $25 limit. Last Friday, she came by the office and I took her for $55. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not proud of this because over the history of this competition, I'm probably down like 100. Yeah. She always beats me, but for some reason Friday, I was winning. I won like $55. So then after the show, she came by and we did it again. I was thinking this would even it up. I took her for another $45 and I ended up $100 from Mary. So tonight, we're going to give her a chance to get even. Hal, turn on that camera up there. All right, Mary, are you there? Hi, yeah, there's Mary Connolly right there. Mary is in my office. Mary, go on over to the chairs and explain to people what we're up to here.
Okay, we start here sitting in your chairs, and we throw the regulation footballs from your office into Lori Diamond's.
Okay, the wastebasket right in there.
Yeah.
Has there been some kind of blackout, Mary?
No, I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Are the lights off?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not in the right spot.
I don't know, but can you see what you're doing up there?
I can see what I'm doing, yeah.
All right. You want to sit down in the chair and take a couple of shots here?
Sure.
All right. Now, did I explain this pretty well? You owe me $100?
Yeah, I've paid you, actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. But we're... You don't mind if I check the paperwork, do you?
No.
But in the series of the competition, I'm still down to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
That's right.
All right. Wing a couple there,
okay.
Mary. And then I'll come up later and we'll actually have a little competition.
All right, great.
Okay. How do you feel tonight, by the way?
I feel good.
All right.
Yeah.
This is not affecting your concentration, is it?
No.
Okay, go ahead and let some fly. There we go. See, now, if that had been the competition, remind me, this is just warm-up here, but I'd probably been down like $5. Okay, Mary, don't throw out your arm, okay?
Okay.
You want to try one more?
I'll try one more.
By the way, Mary, the crowd loves you.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I can feel it. I can feel it. I know. I'm going to take a bath. Gaines, bring the little can out here. Let me try one. I'm going to take a bath. I can feel it already. Because when Connolly gets hooked up like that, she just can do it. Put it right over there by Paul.
You have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, well, let me just see what kind of an arm I got tonight.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we may have something tonight, huh?
Close tonight.
Yeah, and oh, here we go. Look at this. All right. Thank you very much, Barbara. But you know how that cutaway shot makes it look like we phonied that. I actually hit that, didn't I?
Yes, absolutely.
And Mary didn't have a piano player dancing around in front of her either.
Oh, well, you know. I'll go up and confuse her, too, if you'd like.
Hey, Mary, are you up there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I hit 2 for 3, right?
I saw.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, nice job.
Are you scared, silly?
No.
Yeah. All right, I'll be up in a few minutes, Mary.
Okay.
Let's do the top 10 list and then bring out our first guest.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, no, he's short. Yeah, I know. I feel like the kicker from Buffalo. What was the guy's name? Scott Norwood, yeah. Here we go. Top 10 signs you're in love with the Secretary of Transportation, Samuel K. Skinner. Top 10 signs now you're in love with Secretary of Transportation, Samuel K. Skinner.
All right.
Here we go. Number 10, you read 9 newspapers a day in hopes of seeing his name. Number 9, you believe his speeches to gatherings of civil engineers are filled with secret messages to you. Number 8, you hate the other cabinet members for holding him back. Number 7, in your new wallet where it says, in case of emergency, please notify you filled in Samuel K. Skinner. Number 6, whenever you hear someone say, man, the bus is late again, the next thing you know, you're in a fist fight. Number 5, you put posters of him up right over your old posters of former Transportation Secretary James Burnley. Number 4, when you're a contestant on Jeopardy, no matter what the category or answer is, you always hit the buzzer and say, who is Samuel K. Skinner? Oh, damn. Well, empty it out there. Empty it out. Number 3, you keep breaking into his house claiming to be Mrs. Skinner. Number 2, you drive 55 hoping he'll notice. Number 1, you come to after being hit with a 2 before and say, forget about me, how's Samuel K. Skinner? But how about the ball return, huh? I think we could sell this to ESPN. Oh! Let me try one more because I think I'm hinky here. I got to break this. All right. Hey, come on. That just makes me more nervous. Okay, thank you, sir. What the hell did he say? There it is. Oh! Okay, thank you. All right, scream. Go ahead, scream ugly things at me. Thank you. Our first guest is the star of the... You want to try one?
Yeah.
You want to fling one? Can we get a ball from Miss Barr, please? Al Marr bringing us a ball. Here you go. This is an official NFL ball. Paul Tagliabue.
Oh.
Right there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Anton. For $100, cash money. Here we go.
Did you stand up?
You what?
Did you stand or sit?
Oh, I was seated.
Okay.
But you can stand up if you like.
No, it wouldn't be right.
All right. Okay. Hey, you owe me $100. Owe me $100. We'll get this from your husband. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Nice of you to be back here in New York. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Do you celebrate? Do you do anything special on Valentine's Day?
Oh, I got some nice stuff from my husband.
What'd you get?
Some candy and stuff.
Just what you need.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. It just seemed like a joke. Hey, shut up, will you? What and what did you get for your husband?
Well, actually, it's a real secret, so I shouldn't say.
Is it?
You know, it's really private, and you know,
okay. Well,
I'm a private person,
Yeah,
as
okay.
you know, David.
No, I don't want to.
But well, it's kind of, you know, it's regular stuff that you know, it's kind of, you know, I can't say.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to.
It's just something real. He doesn't know yet. That's why I can't.
Oh, you have a little surprise for him. Yeah. And did he get something special for you?
Yeah, I think he did, but I didn't open it yet because on account I'm working till late, and then we're going to go home and open these presents.
Okay, so it's yet to come. Well, that'll be good.
So that's why I can't say.
Yeah. And your HBO special is right now. It's on the air, isn't it? Right? No, I don't know about right now, but it's running now.
Yeah, it's playing now.
Yeah. How many shows have you done for them?
For who? HBO 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
And what is this one about? What do you have in this one?
Well, you know, like I told you before, David, and it's kind of like my album too. It's about show business, I feel. Of course, it's one of those things that is very subjective. Like, you know, to some people, it's probably very political, and to other people, it's probably it's just a bunch of jokes. But I wanted to do something about show business because remember last time, you don't remember, but last time I was on, I was talking about Barbra Streisand, how she did this like incredible thing called One Voice. Remember that? Where she brought all these people over to her backyard and she charged them $5 grand a pop to sit and listen to her sing. And
it was to support a charity, though, I think, wasn't it?
It was for her own foundation.
Oh, yeah, the Barbra Streisand Foundation.
Which is like the most awesome show business thing I've ever heard of in my life. I mean, God, it's mind-boggling.
Sure.
And I wanted to try to get an ego like that too, so that's kind of what mine's kind of a takeoff on One Voice.
I see. So that's what the show is.
It's a takeoff of Barbra Streisand's doing One Voice.
Let me ask you a question.
And then the second half is stand-up.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And you know, it's got a little bit of Judy in there, a little bit of Liza, some Madonna. It's kind of a tribute to all the great women who went before and paved the road for me.
Well, good. That's you're giving a little something back. You're acknowledging your origin.
My foremothers.
Do you think these people? I talked about this one night before. They have this new show. Your friends, Carsey and
Warner.
Yeah, Carsey. What's the name? Carsey. Marcy Carsey.
Marcy Carsey.
The cartoon mouse. and Tom Warner.
Yeah.
Now I see an article one day in the paper about they're hoping that their new show with Jonathan Winters, which I think is pretty funny. I think he's a very funny guy.
I think he's the greatest comic in the whole
They're
world.
hoping everybody has their fingers crossed that their new show does well.
Well, you know, what do you want me to say about it, David?
Well, you know, I mean, they should get out of the business. These people, because they have $800 million. That's it. You're done. We don't care if the new show works or not. Just get out of the business.
Well, you know what bugs me about it? Not that I love Jonathan Winters and I love Randy Quaid.
Sure,
you know,
they're
I mean,
great.
they're great. Aren't they great? Don't you think they're great? But everybody that's working on that show is some Joe I fired last year. It's true.
But ladies and gentlemen, before you go to bed tonight, say a small prayer for Marcy Carsey and Tom Warner that this show works so that they can make it an even $100 million. That'd be good for them. Let's do it.
It is. It's the director I fired and the writer. A lot of people I fired is working on that show now.
Oh, good. That's good that you don't want anybody out of work.
No, I don't.
Let's do a commercial. Roseanne Barr and I are here. Charles Fleischer.
Can I say one thing, David?
Yeah, help yourself.
I forgot to say that my husband for Valentine's Day, I don't know why I forgot this, but okay, this is so nice. He got a picture of my face, another tattoo, and he got a picture of my face tattooed over his heart, which is really nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go back here a second. Your husband goes to a tattoo parlor.
No, we had the guy come to our house.
Okay, I'm sorry. The guy, of course.
I mean, we had some class, David.
The guy comes to your house. And he has a picture of your face, and he says, here,
8x10.
put this on right over here.
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. Must have been very painful.
It was very painful,
That's right.
he says.
Yeah.
But I figure he could, you know, I'm going to have a baby, not yet, but someday soon. And so he could do that, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's not like having a baby.
But you know what's nice after all of that trouble and all of that pain and all of that planning is that you forgot it.
I know. That's why I feel so bad.
The guy's in there trying to stop the bleeding, and you forgot it.
Well, I did forget, and I'm really sorry, but I got really nervous for a minute.
That's all right. You want to try one more?
Yeah.
Oh, how are things going
I'm
at
pretty
Saturday
good
Night
with
Live?
Oh, it's so fun.
You enjoy being up there?
Oh, yeah. They're really nice, and it's real fun. And it's, you know, it hasn't been funny for about a decade, and it's funny again, so.
Nice going. All right. You don't owe me anything. Is there anything else we ought to mention? This Saturday night, who's the music act up there?
Oh, D-E-E-E Light.
D-E-E-E Light and Roseanne Barr on
great.
Saturday Night Live, your HBO special currently running, and the series continues.
Yes,
Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Happy. Kids, we're up in the office. This is our friend Mary. Hello, Mary.
Hi.
And of course, I'm Dave, and we're going to be tossing footballs for cash, and we're just going to play for how much every time we have, right?
Right.
And you get a fistful of fives.
I got
a pocket full of fives, and then it's just like the skins game, right?
Right.
Okay. But overall, I'm down to you. But last week I won 100 from you.
Right.
Okay. Coming up later, let's go. You've picked a chair right here.
I'll take this one.
Okay. And you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
All right. Let me take this off. Okay. Regulation footballs. Toss them about 20 feet, and $5 a pop. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Is Anton going to help us here? All right. Go ahead, Mary. Oh, man. Now, all right. Now, wait. It ain't. Hey, it ain't over. You're cheering like it's the 7th game of the World Series. I have to make that now,
right,
or I owe you $5.
Exactly.
Okay. I usually don't start playing until the pots get a little bigger.
I know.
Oh, damn! Okay. All right, here. There's your 5.
Thanks.
Okay. Here we go.
Now, I go again.
You go again. You get the lead. Oh, geez, I know they're laughing at me.
Now we go to 10.
I'd like to see you people try this. Oh, yeah, it goes up to 10 now. Wait a minute. There's your 10.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I go.
Yeah, you go first. Oh, damn it.
And now we go to 10.
All right, 10. It's still early. It's still early, by the way.
All right.
You know, the way they're cheering for you down there is kind of beginning to hurt my feelings. Ah, we got 3 minutes? I don't like the feel of this ball. Okay. This is for 5?
For 5.
Oh, you know, I don't believe I've hit one yet.
We go to 10.
Looks like fatigue is setting in, Mary. Yeah. Man, I needed that. I had to have that one. Was that 10?
10. That was 10.
Woo! All right, man, my heart is pounding like a little bunny. Here we go.
You go.
I need a different ball.
All right. How about that one?
Trying to run in some kind of squirrel ball on me. I'm first?
You're first.
How are we doing on time? Let me know when we get down to 30 seconds. We'll play one basket for $100.
All right.
What do you think, Mary?
Okay. All right, sure. Okay.
Really?
Well, late night's money.
Are you sure of that?
No.
Yeah. Yo! See, when I miss, no one cares.
Now we're at 10.
Okay, here we go. I'd like to sink this one. I need this one. Ooh, I'd like to have this one. Oh, my God! Yeah, you know, that would have counted, too.
Yeah, I know.
Sure. Okay. Right. Now, we're at 15?
15.
Oh, cool. $15 on this one. your 15. All right. How much time?
About 50 seconds. 5 minutes.
Okay, let's play one for 100.
All right. I'll go first.
You go first. You understand this? One bucket, $100. And it all goes to charity. Oh, no! All right, all I have to do is sink this, you understand? And I've won 100 pigs.
Get him, Dave!
Thank you very much, sir. Find out who this guy is and have him tossed out. Yes! You know... Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are we out of time? Okay. That's it. We'll be right back, kids. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I'm not going to take this personally, but I happen to notice whenever Mary would hit a bucket, the place would go nuts. And then finally, under the pressure of the final shot, I sink the shot for $100. It's like, so what? But I'm not going to take it personally, because I felt like I was playing at an away game. This was like an away game, despite the fact that it was my office.
Well, but she's a girl.
Oh, yeah, and you're a Canadian, so there.
Thank you so much.
But no, do you understand that?
No, I know what you mean.
One shot, she said, okay, one shot for $100.
Yeah.
She missed, although she hit more than I did over the course of the competition. Yeah. The final shot, when the money is on the line.
It was big. No, it's true. It was big.
Okay, thank you, sir. Our next guest is a talented actor and comedian who was the voice of Roger Rabbit in the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the program a very funny man, Charles Fleischer. Charles.
Thank you. I'm going to remove this to feel closer to you. Thank you very much. It's a very serious time. When the war first started, my wife thought it might be Armageddon. She decided she'd stop taking piano lessons. She figures if the world's going to end, I'm good enough. Save the money, maybe buy some ice cream. A lot of people, even people that supported Saddam, have turned against him now, especially since the oil spill. Yeah, I supported Saddam, man, but when he put the oil in the Gulf, man, that's wrong. Killing people is one thing, man, but when you kill birds and fish, that's wrong, man. Slimy monkey dog must be stopped. It's a very serious situation. Man has a $65 million bunker. Nuclear proof. How do you get him? I have an idea. Saddam, pizza man. Saddam, pizza man. We don't want any. It's paid for, man. Come on down. Patriot pizza, dude. Patriot pepperoni. Patriot scud, tomahawk. It's also poetic. Remove unwanted scud, Patriot. Tomahawk. It's like tomahawk. Cruise missile. Imagine if the Indians had that kind of technology. It'd be a different world today. Look. Tomahawk. Cruise tomahawk. Watch. Kill buffalo on other mountain. No, wait. We watch on monitor. Look here, see buffalo on mountain. Come, he fall down. Wait. We watch in slow motion. Look, see, buffalo scared. Look at I. Tomahawk hit, he fall. Now we eat. How you like? Medium? Me too. You like basil? No, don't move. Come to us. Smart tomahawk. Tatonka. Toyota. You keep Tatonka. I want Toyota. They should name missiles after comedians. This is the Harpo. It's a silent, heat-seeking missile. This is Chico. It's an anti-tank missile. It leaves the seas a tank. A tanks or no tanks. A tanks or no tanks. A keys comes back home. It's pretty scary stuff. See, they have a whole different consciousness over there. See, you can even see it when you know what we need to do? We need to get somebody who's psychologically demented like this guy, because he thinks things on a different level. We should bring in Charlie Manson as a military advisor, because he has that low kind of thinking that could get into Saddam's head. Charlie, what do we do? You want to get him angry? Drop matzo balls on Baghdad. And yarmulkes, then tefillin. That's step one. It'll drive him nuts. Step two, play Hava Nagila really loud. Stop that music! music! All right, the pullouts, just stop it with that Hamisher music! It's a different culture. They kiss before they leave for battle. You see them kissing goodbye. You wouldn't see that in our armed forces. All right, gentlemen, we're gonna go out there today and we're gonna kick some butt. Give me a kiss, soldier. You got your grenade launcher? Give me a kiss. Got your gas mask? Give me a kiss. You good kisser, son? What's your name? Sir? Give me 5. One more. The big winner is CNN. Bernard Shaw. What an amazing soul that man is. He won my heart that night in Baghdad. Bernard Shaw in Baghdad. Though someone's knocking at my door. I'm going to have to hide now. I'm hiding now. Iraqi guards are searching the room. I'm going to have to talk softly now. They're shooting. I'm going to have to duck now. A cruise missile has just passed through the room. John Holloman is on the missile. I'm on the missile now, Bernard. I'm roaming through the skies of Baghdad. It's like the 4th of July. The bombs are exploding back to you, Peter Arnett. Peter Arnett in the basement, looking for Iraqi guards to find Saddam's home number. I am Peter Arnett. I am the war. I am the war. Thank you.
We got no flutes over there, do we? Hey, who said that? Come on down here and fight, sir. Do we have flutes over there?
Stanley has got an incredible setup with a synthesized guitar, and he's playing 2 guitars at once. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, sounds great.
All kinds of sounds.
Thank you again for being here tonight, Stanley. Something in the water causes people to behave like that, I feel. Yeah. Our next guest recently completed a grueling 7-month around-the-world bicycling trek, setting a world record in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan Buettner. Dan, I guess this roughly details your trip for us. What do you got there?
The visitor sticker.
Okay, well, you better keep that on. Okay. You never know what's going to happen here.
To show up.
Where are you from, Dan?
Beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota.
How old a man are you?
I'm 30 years of old age.
And you've been a bicycling enthusiast most of your life?
Since I've been about 5, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, here we have a map of the entire world. And show us and tell us how this began and where you ended up. Where did it start?
Well, it started in Minneapolis here, and we biked here to New York City.
Okay. Now, when you say we, who's involved?
There's 2 Soviets, my brother and I. You see, it started out just an idea of biking across the Soviet Union. But we found out that after the Soviets got recruited that they wanted to bike across America, and we agreed to that. But then after looking at the map, you can see that
makes better sense to
most
start
of the
here.
World, and with just doing 3,000 more miles more across Europe, we could go across the whole world.
Wow. All right, so you start there in Minneapolis. Did you take, like, gum or something with you?
Gum. We took power bars, which is,
all right.
They were chewy.
How long did it take you to get to New York? How long is that leg? That's probably pretty direct, isn't it?
19 days, yeah. It took us 19 days, 1,300 miles.
Okay, and then there's a layover in New York for a while?
Right.
How long were you there?
4 days. We stayed at George Plimpton's apartment.
Did he know it?
He came out once in a while.
Yeah. All right, and then I guess
across the ocean.
I guess the dotted line indicates.
Right, yeah, people ask you all the time if you biked across the water.
Yeah, well, you're not going to hear that here. No, I know better than that.
Well, we started with our rear wheels in the ocean at Arcachon and biked across France, Italy, Yugoslavia, Romania, and then the whole Soviet Union. And we got here to Vladivostok, and my Soviet partners didn't have a visa to go on to Japan. It originally called for going across Japan.
Wow.
So they asked us to come back to Moscow and help them get a visa. We flew the whole crowd, 14 hours in an airplane, 9 time zones, 400 pounds of equipment, got to Moscow, and found out that we couldn't get a visa, and that if we wanted to go on to Japan, we had to fly back to Vladivostok, where we started.
Well, you're lucky you didn't have to go back to Minneapolis, because, you know, they could have made you do that.
They could have.
Yeah. Did you guys, you must have become really good friends, you and these Russian guys.
Yeah, there was kind of a Cold War in the European part, but we ironed that out, and we really did proceed as good friends.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin a trip like this in asking about the difficulties, but was there one thing that seemed to recur that was a problem for you?
Not really recur. You get about 3,000 miles into the Soviet Union, and the road peters out to this rock-studded path. I think you got a picture of it.
Actually, we have photos here, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the face of the moon.
All right.
And not only was the road pretty ugly, as you're biking along, you're being attacked by these vicious, carnivorous horseflies that are literally the size of your thumb.
Now this, yeah, but first of all, Dan, this is a real picture or just a gag photo you guys had made up to scare the folks? Look, Mom, look, Dad, no road.
This is only about 20 miles.
All right, and then these would be the...
Yeah, you'd be biking along, and you could look down next to you, and you'd see a shadow of you, and then right behind you, there'd be 50 or 100 of these vicious, carnivorous horseflies just waiting for you to have a flat tire.
Yeah.
And, of course, you do, and they're on you viciously, and our only refuge was to put on our raincoats, which were heavy and black. And in Siberia, in the summer, it gets up to 105 degrees. So you put on a heavy black raincoat, and of course, you're dying of heat after about 2 minutes.
Let's see this again, Hal. You know, maybe if you clean your nails, they wouldn't bother you.
But we took 10 showers, David, in 124 days.
What kind of bike are we talking about? Are these mountain bikes? Are these like to 15, 16 speed jobs?
We had these Raleigh 21 speed mountain bikes, but then we put drop handlebars on it so you could get down in that aerodynamic hunch.
Now, how is what you did different from like the Tour de France and Greg LeMond, that kind of thing?
It was a lot longer.
A lot longer.
Yes,
all right. And what exactly is
13,000 miles. Well, we had a run-in with the KGB. We were in...
Now, this is not the KGB here, right?
It's the American version of the KGB.
This is you dressed up like the...
Right, yes. Yeah. It started out by these KGB guards demanding our passports, and they looked at my American passports. And we're part of the Siberia, incidentally, middle of wilderness, and you get the feeling that whoever has the biggest gun rules. So when these guys took our passports and disappeared...
You just killed them. They took their uniforms and had funny photos made.
We followed them to their houses, and we didn't know what was going to happen, but as soon as we got there, out came tumblers full of vodka, and the night ended like that.
Tumblers full of vodka. Well, congratulations. And this goes into the record book. This is the... How did they describe it?
The Soviet Trek. It's the Soviet leg... got the Guinness World Record.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good to meet you, Dan. Thank you very much.